Welcome back to HLN Now. Again, another huge day in the Oscar Pistorius trial. He's on the stand again, emotional again. And now let's get into the relationship. 3-month relationship, and he's on the stand reading messages that had went back and forth between him and Riva Steenkamp. And in this one goes against him. Sounds like she's a little bit afraid of Oscar Pistorius. Let's listen.
I do everything to make you happy and to not say anything to rock the boat with you. You do everything to throw tantrums in front of people. I have been upset by you for 2 days now. I'm so upset I left Aaron's party early. So upset. I can't get that day back. I'm scared of you sometimes and how you snap at me and of how you will react to me.
Okay, Joey Jackson back with us. That's not good, right?
No.
When you're talking about the volatility, she's saying there she's afraid, upset, you scare me, you snap at me.
Right. But you know what happens? Everything has a context, right? And so from a prosecutor's perspective, you remember, Mike, what they did. They showed those text messages wherein it was, wait, this relationship is amiss. There is some, really volatility here. What's going on? But then the defense was quick to point out, wait, you took 4 messages out of 1,700, and in those 1,700 messages, the vast majority were loving, were caring, were baby, were baba, you're my lovey-dovey. And so it presented a different picture. And that's important, Mike. Why? Because if it's a volatile relationship, what am I more likely to do? Kill you. If it's a loving relationship, everybody has a fight.
You.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, and well, let's listen to some of that. And again, this goes in his favor as she's basically professing a love for him. She's fallen in love with Oscar. Let's listen.
I'm the girl who let go with you, even when I was scared out of my mind too. I'm the girl who fell in love with you and wanted to tell you this weekend.
Now that works really well for him. Not only, you got her words, I'm the girl who fell in love with you, and he's getting emotional as he's reading it.
Powerful.
Yeah.
What does that show? From a defense perspective, it shows love. It shows you're the love of my life. You're the only one. I want to be with you. And like every relationship, if it's normal, there are going to be some things that, go astray from time to time. But was it a rock core, solid relationship? Did they love each other such that he would never contemplate killing her? The defense wants you to believe absolutely yes.
Point to make. This, again, the judge is making the call. It's not a jury of 12 like people like you and me that might be a little more swayed by emotional stuff.
Big.
This is a judge, and it is big. Got some viewer questions for you. Let's hit as many as we can here in the time we have.
I figured you would.
All right. Why? Here comes one. Why did he think that it was a burglar in the bathroom when Riva wasn't in the bed when he got up? That's a huge point.
2 ways to answer it. From a prosecution's perspective, you say, aha, good question, doesn't have an answer. From a defense perspective, you say, look, this is about a person who's lived his life in fear. There's a lot of crime there. Are you kidding me? And, of course, this is a high-crime area. He's paranoid. He's anxious. He's stressed. That's why he didn't know she was there.
Next up, if the judge in the Pistorius trial adjourns every time the psycho squeezes out a tear, what hope is there for a guilty verdict? And that gets us back to our emotions.
Listen, the reality is the judge
colorful
at the
language.
same time, yes, colorful, the judge has to ensure fairness, has to ensure due process, has to ensure that he's getting his day in court. So who knows, Mike, what the judge is thinking, actually, but is she going to let him compose himself? Absolutely, yes.
One last question. Why did she lock the bathroom door if she was not afraid of him?
Aha, 2 sides to the coin, Mike. The prosecutor will say there is no good reason for that. Why? Because he was chasing her, because he wanted to kill her, because he intended to get rid of her in a jealous rage. The defense will say, well, there's a great reason for that. The fact is he was yelling, there's an intruder, Riva, where are you? So she, of course, went in and she locked the door because she was fearful, too.
Nice job, counselor. Well done. Good to see you in person, by the way. Nice job on the case, and I'm sure we'll chat very soon.